Haven't found any traps yet. Dragons are on that clan castle. We are moving for that multi.
Oh!
The Snapdragon Pro Series Golden Ticket Showdown Grand Finals is here! We have two teams now competing out of the thousands from the open bracket, competing through ladders, round robins, head-to-heads, all the way to the finish, with a chance to find that golden ticket to a $1 million prize pool event in Helsinki, Finland. This is the last best-of-3 match in the whole series. Let me introduce to you your first team. It's Strut Esports. The monstrous lineup for this golden ticket contention team is Boom, Try Hard, Yo-Yo 23, Ast, and Mask. Sporting the European Region Finals MVP Yo-Yo 23 with a perfect 12 for 12 record and the former World Championship title, Strut will be going up against a terrible foe, seeking vengeance as they've returned to the big stage, looking for nothing short of that win. It's Marcos Gaming. The Marcos Gaming lineup includes God Niru, Master Etif, Serial Killer, Grim, and 11. Marcos Gaming victorious in the ESL Snapdragon Pro Series Indian Regional Finals have just trounced War and Glory and found their final opportunity to reclaim the historical title that they seek to maintain. The Marcos Gaming team with experience on the international stage, but will it be enough to go up against a former World Championship team? Rising Ascendant, we will see very shortly. Let's kick off this Grand Finals best-of-3 series on a good note. Prepare for war. Take it away, casters.
Jumping straight into this attack with Ast attacking. They talked about it. What are they going to keep simple? And it's like Ast, not too creative. It's the Dragons and Dragon Riders. Let us know who you are rooting for right now in the chat. Either Strut or Marcos Gaming, as we're seeing the blimp coming in. Get ready for the Warden ability. Pops it to protect it. Moving his way into the core with double clones.
Yeah, the sweeper pushing the blimp a little bit away. We are even hitting the tornado trap. There is a bunch of the troops or air traps, as you can see. The loons are over the town hall. We are taking the first scattershot, clearing that inferno, but we still have the multi-inferno with the second scattershot up. I'm just curious because we use like 2 clone spells there.
Now with the clones clear on the core, it's going to now let his heroes, the King and Queen, make their way to the left side. But the problem is that Air Expo is locking onto his Queen, so he does freeze this up so he can keep that Queen ability intact, as these heroes can get a ton of value still.
I really like this, that hero's gonna be able to clear the Tesla farm with the Eagle and the Expo. Why we have still like 3 dragons up on the top side? We are being hit by the Eagle, so we're losing the dragons pretty quickly, and the Warden with the dragon going away from that air defense.
This Queen ability can help take down the defending King. Just wait, yeah, the air defense is picking the Warden off, but no, he is able to save the Queen ability. Because we have a scatter shot. Queen can reach it if she walks into the compartment near that opening in the wall. But she does. Okay, so she may walk for the Wizard Tower next. And he still has a minute and a half as the King is actually tanking for this Queen.
Very nice, Mark. King here tanking nicely for that scatter shot. Queen can now take it down. We still have Unicorn with her, and of course that Queen ability. Right now we are on 90%. We have over 1 minute, Carmon. This one looking still good for us.
It is looking good with the Queen ability intact. She can even save it and not use the ability and maybe for the Arch Tower, but remember, time. You gotta be able to use it, the perfect opportunity to speed up the attack as the Queen walks on the outside, pops it now, and yes, the 3-star is coming in for Ast of Strut to start off the grand finals with a golden ticket on the line in this best-of-3 match.
Exactly, so this is how you want to start, you know, because when you hit that first triple, your team is more hype, you know, bigger motivation. So very nice start from Strat here. We will see how the Marcus Gaming will go. We saw that War and Glory was ready with the bases to stop the Hydra from Marcus Gaming. Do you think that Strat gonna have something similar?
Well, I think so. I think they've been planning and preparing for all the teams in the competition, and they took the last war to really start to think about it, but once they started seeing that Marcos was starting to take an advantage and lead, then they probably then switched all their thinking onto bases that are designed for Marcos Gaming and the attacks that they bring in, which is also similar to some sort of dragon type of attacks that they love to bring. And now, Marcos, you need to triple to keep pace, and if you're not putting up 14-star wars here, you're gonna have a hard time making a pretty much winning a best-of-3.
Exactly, we saw the Strat was able to hit few 14 stars wars, so that is very high star, and they have to think also, not just getting win, but you know, like if you fail once, okay, maybe that's still gonna give you chance to win against Strat, but can you fail that twice?
No. You can't. You simply cannot fail twice against a team of that caliber. As we're watching, and hey, we see Tribe. They're right there, and many of the other players there are watching from beyond here and waiting for this next attack to come in, as it is Godfather Naru with Marcos Gaming with the Dragons. Like I said, the Dragons are going to be the thing that might be popular in these matches here, as the E-Dragons getting some nice chain values. Where's the Town Hall? Near the Eagle Artillery a little bit with a single target Inferno on one side of the Town Hall.
Yeah, we are also sending that Blim. He will try to catch that Blim and the Tom, so nicely done. Now he's raging as he wants to get the value of the raid spell. We have the enemy Queen there and the scatter shot. Blim hitting the Tornado Trap and being pushed by the Sweeper. There is chance that Blim maybe not gonna make it. Let's see, we are dropping the Close Spell. Looks like we have another attack with the Close Spell here. Very nice split with the Loose, but they're hitting the traps and they didn't get these Infernos.
They are hitting the traps. Was this designed for an attack like this, as the Dragons have split? Now they're stepping right into the Town Hall Poison, unfortunately. We have the multi-target Inferno waiting in the core as he sends the Raw Champion to the top side to help try to take out that air defense, as Dragons and the Queen is still making their way to the bottom with 2 freezes still to use.
He didn't pull the CC. Looks like that now Queen pulling the CC. You can see she has almost no health, so he was forced to use the ability. He using the freeze spell over the Archer Tower. I think so we use the poison to slow down the enemy RC. We will be using the shield pretty soon, but we have only 2 dragons left. RC with the shield, so we have 1 multi-inferno and the scatter shot. He's freezing the scatter shot, and we need that Royal Champion to take down the multi.
Looks like this one just might be able to hang on. This Royal Champion might go down to the multi-target Inferno. And does she? Oh, RC! Oh, hang on! No! Unless there's traps. Don't tell me there's some traps for these Dragons, like Seeking Air Mines. That would be devastating here as they're making their way through. He's got a minute. He's got plenty of time. Time is not going to be a factor in this one, as he's moving his way through. They're safe through the clan castle.
Haven't found any traps yet. Dragons are on that clan castle. We are moving for that multi-inferno. There is 2 play. Oh my god.
Oh!
How?
What?
No way. When I saw all these traps show up, I thought these dragons are gone, and he still was able to get this done. I cannot believe this. Sometimes you need luck, and I think so. We saw this one was...
I bet Strut is just wishing that they placed the traps more towards the Town Hall, so the Dragon would have hit them more and or at least quicker. That is just shocking right there, but still able to get a 3-star. And answering that, let's take a look at this replay and see these traps now popping up, and there it is. Oh my, wow, that Seeking Air Mine would have hit it, but the attack finished, so the Seeking Air Mine disappeared. That Dragon would have actually died.
The Royal Champion got the hit on that multi-inferno, so that multi-inferno wasn't full health, so that RC kind of saved it, and these dragons finished it. But it couldn't be closer, Carbon.
No, it really couldn't. Imagine if it was like a Dragon Rider right there, because the Dragon Rider will die and do a little bit of death damage to whoever that falls, and if that Dragon Rider would have death damaged something like that to save a 3-star, that's as crazy as, let's say there's like one building left in the core of the base and you have nothing other than a wall breaker, and you're able to target the wall that building's touching and taking it down. Like, those things are so rare, but these are the pro players that can plan something like that and get it done.
Exactly, so we are coming in now with the second attack, and interesting to see Boom attacking as the second. Most of the time we are seeing him as a last attacker for the team. Boom coming in here with the Queen Charge Lalo. We are starting with the Queen from 3 o'clock corner and deploying the Flame Flinger there.
Yeah, with the Flame Flinger, it's going to help step in and grab all the right side as the Tesla farm does pop up over there. So the Queen's going to continue her charge in towards the enemy Queen. It's going to take his time as the Town Hall is a little bit further towards the left side. Does have the Lalo that he wants to deploy with the Baby Dragon coming to the bottom.
Yeah, the Headhunter did a great job. We got the enemy Queen down. The Baby Dragon is nicely funneling. Right now the Flame Flinger is on the Wizard Tower, but will be slowly moving to try to clear the Tesla farm. We're gonna have 3 super wall breakers. So as you can see, that first one is on the way while we are pulling the CC.
That super wall break opens the compartment for this Queen to step in and grab the Eagle, the single, as the Royal Champion is coming more to the left side to keep that Queen going towards the core.
Exactly, but it's going to be very nice value because the Queen will be able to clear the Eagle, both Infernos. Look at the Royal Champion going for that air defense. We are starting the Lalo and using the Skeleton spell, especially to distract that single Inferno, so the Royal Champion can clear a little bit more. Queen already got the Eagle. We are even opening the wall on the other side where we have the for the Scatter Shot and the enemy RC.
What a charge through here, and the Queen staying up with the balloons, absolutely destroying that Town Hall's Royal Champion. Even says it has her ability. This is absolutely crushed here.
This is beautiful attack. I'm still in shock that Royal Champion just now used the ability. We have still Flame Flinger up. That Flame Flinger was able to clear the Tesla farm. Look at how many loons we have. The time is amazing. We still have over 1 minute left. Boom. Totally overkill this.
Absolutely beautiful attack there from Boom. The captain getting it done. A lot of times in the previous matches, he's been the one that has attacked last. He's one that takes all the pressure, and he has delivered time and time again. This time, attacking a little bit earlier in the match to keep that momentum for Strut, as now they are 2 for 2, and a brilliant charge for this Queen into the core. They've Warden ability paired with a raid spell to absolutely smash that Town Hall.
Do you think that Boom went as the second attacker because of the previous war? We saw like Strat hit 14-star, Boom was that a final attacker which hasn't hit that 3-star? Do you think it's that kind of strategy, or is it about the bases?
No, I definitely think it's the bases. I think they come to the bases and Boom saw that and instantly thought of a plan and say, hey, I can attack second, I'm good to go. You guys take more time to plan, right? So a lot of times it comes down to if an attacker feels comfortable. I've talked to many of the pro players. I've asked them that exact question. How do you determine who attacks, what order, and everything like that? Usually you have one attacker that focuses on, let's say, for example, dragons. That's an attack that doesn't require too much planning ahead of time. Usually about 5 minutes is plenty of time for an attack like that versus, let's say, a Queen charge, triple wall break into a core. So takes a lot longer to kind of plan. But these players work on these attack strategies for so long that if they can't think of a plan within the first like 30 seconds, like a Legend League attack, then they start to try to think of other plans because they want to attack a base that they feel comfortable attacking, because if something goes wrong, they need to be able to adapt on the fly.
Exactly, but also you have to say, like, when they are deciding who is attacking when, there is definitely one base, you know, which is being picked as the last one. Do you think the team has always one player which is taking the bases which no one wants?
There might be definitely one player that does that. We'll have to maybe ask him one of these times. Which one of you is the one that kind of just takes the one that is always at the end? But I don't know. That's a great question that we'll have to ask the players for sure. As now Grim is coming in with the Mass Inferno Dragons. Baby Dragon to the top, E-Dragon to the left, helping set the funnel on each side, which typically you send now. The Inferno Dragons right in a line with the balloons down. Warden, get ready probably for an early Warden ability to protect these balloons. Come on. No, he's waiting. He's really waiting, and there it is. But he decides not to send the blimp, which that one might come from the bottom side.
Yeah, and this is why you want to keep using the Warden ability much earlier, because you want to protect these walls, because these walls are tanking for your dragons and also picking up all these air traps here. We use the lighting spells to take care of that sweeper on the bottom side. That means these dragons don't have to fight the sweeper at all. And as you say, we have the Blim, so looks like we will go from the bottom side with the Blim, but we have the King and the Queen still funneling the top side.
Yeah, with a heal spell onto the Inferno Dragon, they're kind of going around a little bit, taking some red air bombs. They had a sinking air mine, more red air bombs, so much damage, and he hasn't deployed this blimp for the Town Hall as he's still making his way through, and the multi in the core goes down.
Yeah, that Inferno Dragon was amazing, taking out that multi-Inferno. Now we are sending that Blim from opposite side here. That's surprising me, but the Dragon should be able, like, they already pull many of the air traps. We are now pulling the CC. I think so the Skeleton actually pulled the CC.
Okay, that Blimp did find a sinking air mine, but he finds a tornado trap. Town Hall goes down. Still even has the King ability to use. And Queen, as she gets locked onto the Lava Hound. But this is looking good. The King is going to do so much damage. Even the RC ability. And we've got an answer in this match. 4 triples in a row to start off the grand finals.
Wow, this is exactly you want to see this kind of match in the grand final. And both teams are amazing. Like, we are seeing how the air is strong, but then Marcus is like to use the dragon strategies. But look at this. They are so good with them. Like, he has still so many heroes' abilities. Not even close.
Yeah, not even close. Absolutely crushing the base of Strut. Just think about that. Strut's bases are usually always copied over and over, so you tend to see them everywhere in Legends League. And they have destroyed this one with the Inferno Dragons. It was brilliant to help grab it. And now, as we have the finishing up this replay, we're going to go into the next attack of Strut. I'll have to think of who would go next. I'm thinking in this position could be Yo-Yo. Maybe he likes to attack third as... Or
I think so. It's Yo-Yo. Looks like it. Yeah.
It just might be Yo-Yo. I think he's gonna like to attack next. And as you can see on the board right there on your screen, there's a little red background next to Yo-Yo, like a little column there. That means that's gonna be the next attacker that they have planned.
Yeah, as for so far we are seeing all air, so I'm really curious if some of the players will bring the ground strategy here.
Yeah, ground is an attack strategy that Strut hasn't really been using all too much. They've like to keep it on the air, right? This one, in this final set, they might not even have to use the ground at all, you know? If they're just, all they want to do is use an attack strategy that will get the 3-star. They don't care what it is, they'll do it. They are trying to go for perfect wars. And we heard from the players in the kind of interview when they were questioning each other. They said that Yo-Yo is probably one of the most creative attackers on their team. And look at that, as we say it, the ground is back with Yo-Yo bringing the hybrid.
This is what I was thinking, you know, like, and I wouldn't be accept that ground strategy will come from Yo-Yo because we know him very well as the amazing Lalo attacker, but we are trying to surprise the opponent team. So Yo-Yo coming in here with the hybrid, so we are starting that queen char, already sending that first super wall breaker, trying to get the queen in, and using that Yeti, not just like set up the funnel, but also take care of that air defense.
Yeah, the queen though is taking quite a bit of damage from this ground X, or is that an air expo? It's an expo over there. It looks like a ground expo, as she might go to this wizard tower at this point, or no, she actually steps her way straight into the scatter shot. That's gonna be fantastic value, but the problem is that air defense is hitting his healers.
Yeah, the Yeti mines didn't get that air defense. I think so we have Hog there, but Hog, do you have enough health? No, there was Spring Trap, even the archers. And now the queen is spotting around. She will be loose. Oh, she coming back. She being pulled by the CC.
Healers, where are you going?
And the healer's switching.
Oh no, healers. But as long as the queen can grab the town hall, that's okay, because these healers can heal up the hogs and the miners moving through. So that actually might not be too bad, but it depends on where the queen's gonna go. It looks like she wants to go to the bottom side. Healers are going back. They don't know where they want to go.
Queen is walking around. This is not what we wanted, especially because, as you can see, he was forced to use the ability trying to catch these miners. As we are getting close to the town hall, we are going against anti-2 base. So this hog is no way. There is tornado trap, giant bone. He is using the invisibility spell. There is another giant bone. This hoggies didn't get any hit on the town hall.
Oh no, no, that town hall is staying. You cannot one-star in a situation like this as the RC ability goes off. Still has the queen ability. Hang on. The queen's far away from getting damaged. We got P.E.K.K.A. We got the wizards on the left side with 58 seconds left. It's going to be either a 98% or a 99% one-star if he doesn't get the town hall, because it looks like the town hall may just be the last thing left on this queen's path.
We have still so many miners and the P.E.K.K.A. with the wizard, so the cleanup is looking much better now. Even deploying the archers, trying to take down that archer. Oh, sorry, that air defense is very low health. But we know the queen. Is she going for a good wall?
Oh, queen, she's gonna reach over, grab the bomb tower. She's gonna go for the the clan castle. The warden's working on the town hall with the queen ability. She can go through the wall. Look at this. Look at this, queen, burn your ability. We already found the tornado trap, so that can't be there unless a giant bomb or something comes through. The P.E.K.K.A.'s trying to help. The P.E.K.K.A. gets a shot off of the town hall, and he's gonna turn it into a 3-star. To think that the last building taken down in an attack gets you that 3-star is the town hall. Oh, what is going through his mind? The nerves. Wow!
I cannot believe I can't handle this one. You know, we saw that hit from Marcos Gaming when the dragon take down that Inferno, and I was like, nothing can be even closer. Right? And what we were watching right now, that hit from Yo-Yo.
Oh my! They were like, no way! They're in shock. Everything was going right. You could just see the players watching. These are like they have the friends through the community, right? The players that they played in many other teams before, and they were in shock that everything was going around. That town hall could have stayed up, but no, he delivered and got it down with that final push into the core of the base, as we have 3 triples for Strut. And if Marcos Gaming triples, they will have 3 as well, and then time will start to be a factor. We'll take a look at time after 11 if he triples here. And it's Dragons again coming in.
Yeah, and again we are bringing the clone spell here. So a really favorite strategy in this war. So we are using few rocket balloons to take down that air defense. Looks like we will go with the queen from the top side. So we are not using the healer. So we have to be careful that queen not being targeted by many buildings. So she can nicely funneling for these dragons.
Yeah, with the Hydra attack strategy, Marcos Gaming has used it throughout this competition, and they triple 68% of the time with this attack and average about 98% destruction. So they come very close to tripling each time. It's insane the amount of damage that they can do with this attack, and when they fail, it tends to be time fails or just like 99%, so they just fall really short. As we saw this, is that super mini? No, it's
super archers. We are using the super archers, and we also have the wall breaker there, so the archers can reach even more. There was the tornado trap, so some of the archers, I think, so were in the poison on some of the troops, but we still have few of them alive, and we actually clear a big core of the base.
This could be bad if that multi-target Inferno, it looks like that's going to stay up on the far right by the enemy Raw Champion. He does that section by the cannon Tesla. Mortar gets frozen, but all these ground skeletons are popping up.
Yeah, that side of the base is really big. Like you can see, there's way too many traps. RC now with the shield, boom, 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 going for that bomb tower. Warden is now in the range of the multi-inferno. Royal Champion looks like going for the X-bow, which is nice, but she will be hitting the giant bomb.
Yeah, that RC pull the giant bomb was going to be critical here for his queen, as it's super low health. So it's like one shot from the queen, but there's quite a bit of defense that this queen has to get through, including that multi, which is full health as she finds some small bombs. Giant bombs near her, doing so much damage. The Raw Champion will be one tick of health away. But wait a second, the Unicorn can heal her back up.
Yeah, as the minions are
With an open wall. There's an open wall by the top side of the Raw Champion. She's running around. What?
Is she coming back?
Queen, she's going.
Oh wow, she's smart. She's smart. She
Wade.
can do it. She can do it.
Wade.
She's going against the Royal Champion.
Takes it down, Wade.
And we have multi-inferno, which is back to the full health.
No way, the queen! She delivers! Gets it down, and it's a 3-star again! What is going on in these matches? Oh my, wow. So now it's a time to look at the average attack duration. So Marcos Gaming has a 2-minute and 20-second average attack duration, but Strut, they have a 2-minute and 25-second average attack duration. So Strut is just slower by 5 seconds right now. That could play a huge role in this match.
I am in shock in this war. Like, we are seeing third hit, which is so close. And yeah, we are still going here with the kind of air dragons. We saw 6 triples.
Yep.
Still have 4 attacks. Can you imagine how much pressure is on these last attackers?
I can imagine that their hands are going to start to shake more and more as these attackers are coming in. And Mask, I feel like Mask was getting kind of picked out in those interviews. They were always picking him for every single thing. But hey, Mask he's definitely a comedian. He's amazing to hang out with. And that's a brilliant thing about being here in Poland is you're able to interact with the players, interact with your friends, and people who you've talked with for so long on voice channels. And now you can be able to play Clash of Clans live in person with them. It's absolutely amazing. But Mask now, you've got to deliver. You've got to get a 3-star to keep Strut up on it. It has to be as fast as possible to try to get that advantage back.
Yeah, but we are going here with the Queen Charge, Lalo, so we didn't really use the not Dragon strategy. We will see how the final attack from them will go. But let's focus on this hit. We are going here with the log launcher. The log launcher not just going to open the wolf, which we need, but also hitting that multi-inferno, using the raid spell to fight the enemy king here and his king. He got this track. I think so he was hitting the eagle, but now he's back.
It just goes down, just barely with the last log of the log launcher.
Now you're gonna have Yeti actually walking with the king, which is not bad at all.
Not bad as the king still has his ability, dealing with this CC. The Lava Hound Headhunters is taken out, but there's quite a bit still to get through. If he wants to charge this queen all the way through, there's no way he wants that queen to get to Town Hall, right? He's got to like wallow over it or something.
Yeah, he has only 1 super wall breaker, so I'm just really curious where he will send that super wall breaker. The Yeti Mine should be able to take down the air defense on the top side.
Yep.
Now we have only 1 Yeti going in, where is the scatter shot while the king is clearing the buildings. Queen is now in the range of the enemy queen, and the super wall breaker is on the way. Looks like we want to open the wall. Where is the sweeper here?
Opens that core. Wait, does he have any more? No more wall breakers. thing is the queen can't reach that single, so he is going to wallow over the Town Hall, but she can then walk back to the left and grab the Grand Warden altar. This is looking really good for Mask as this charge is continuing with the freeze down onto the Expo, onto the Town Hall, pulling a bunch of red air bombs, pops the Warden ability, and drops the rage to help clear the Town Hall. The single with ease as the queen is continuing away to the left, and another freeze and more freezes. Mask, this is looking brilliant.
This is amazing how he's using the spells and also that Warden ability catching the Royal Champion as he still have the
He's got to go. He's got to be as fast as possible. Remember, they need to catch up on time, and that is a 3-star. So now, look at that. That attack right there just brought them to 2 minutes and 20. So it's all tied up now on average attack duration. Literally, by 1 second, helped bring the attack faster by 5 seconds overall. What a clutch attack from Mask.
This one was beautiful. I really enjoyed the spells at the end. Like, he really tried to speed up everything. He didn't try to lose any troops, you know, at the end, because every second was important. And how you say, we are on 2 minutes 20 seconds on the both sides. I think so this hit definitely gonna add another pressure for the Marcus Gaming, because wasn't a close hit, you know? Look at how many troops we have. Really beautiful plan.
Imagine if there was a average attack duration tie, perfect average. At that point, we're gonna have to call in the league ops and say, hey, what do you do after that? Because I cannot imagine in a grand finals with a golden ticket on the line, you're definitely gonna have to make sure you're doing it right. As we have the next attacker from Marcos, they will need to triple to keep pace with Strut here.
Exactly, and just look at the scoreboard, you know, all we see are just triple. That's actually beautiful, and I cannot wait. So we saw some ground strategy from Strat, no ground strategy from Marcus Gaming, so I'm really curious if also they're gonna bring some ground of them.
So Marcos Gaming loves to bring the Hydra. That's their most used attack. 29% of the time they bring Hydra. Then the next highest is a Queen Charge Hog Rider attack, but it doesn't look like we're gonna bring either of those here today as we have Super Witches. But the thing that he just did here is Super Witches are prone to being a very slow attack. So if he triples, this could bring their average attack duration really turn it to kind of the other way to be really high, which means you don't want that. You want to be as fast as possible.
Yeah, maybe Marcus Gaming was thinking as they first attacks were dragons, you know, they thought like, oh yeah, they will be good with the time, but as you say, you know, the witches aren't faster, and we're mostly seeing a lot of Townfell with the super witches. We have that Flame Flinger already targeting the Eagle, which is very nice. Now we are jumping, so that funnels with the Warden was very short, so we are still really good with the time. King is funneling the other side, we are freezing the enemy Queen with the scatter shot.
Yeah, now as these Super Witches are pathing the way straight on in towards the single, the Wizard Tower, the tunnels on the backside, that jump gives him access to that whole section as the Flame Flinger is still going and getting all of that value. Is incredible. He's still hanging on to the Warden Eternal Tome.
Yeah, now with the jump spell, we are trying to push the kill squad to start moving towards the Town Hall, but we still have that multi-inferno up there on the top side. So I'm curious what kind of troops we will have in that Flame Flinger.
Can't reach it, that's an issue. But we still have the Royal Champion to utilize as the Warden Eternal Tome now just goes off as they continue their way towards the Town Hall compartment as a Tesla Farm pops up to the far left side as he needs that Flame Flinger to try to help come out and clear it. But the Royal Champion needs to be utilized, but time is ticking.
Exactly, I really like that Warden ability because there was so many air traps and we protect all these healers. Queen looks like is on the enemy Warden, that Flame Flinger is on the multi-inferno, but looks like the witches are disappearing slowly. If I'm counting correct, we have only 2 of them left.
Yeah, not too many with an invisibility spell. The Flame Flinger, don't tell me the Flame Flinger is still even gonna get the multi-target Inferno. That's crazy, but time. I'm just freaking out by the time because this is gonna be a slow attack and Super Witches are always slow.
We have Vals coming out, Royal Champion going with them, so they can clear the corner, that corner very easily. And look at this, he knew they're gonna be so many skeletons. So these Vals are amazing. We use the invisibility spell, also protecting this Val, so that means the skeletons are out. But we are finding another skeleton. Poor Royal Champion, she has no chance there. We have only 30 seconds.
The double giant bomb took out the Valks, and the Skellies all take out the enemy RC, but it might not even be a matter of a perfect if this doesn't even 3-star.
Queen has no ability. We have only one witch left. We have 11 seconds. There is storage on the top.
It's gonna be a time fail. That's what we talk about. Super witches are prone to time failing. And it's what happens here. A 98% 2-star. And let's just take a look at the average attack duration anyways. It just bumped them up 10 seconds to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So now Strut completely takes the advantage there, but that's not what matters anymore. Now what matters is if Strut triples, they win guaranteed of this first of the best of 3.
Exactly. I have to give credit to base builder for Strut. That corner, that Royal Champion, she died just so quickly. If I'm correct, that was like 2 giant bombs, 3 sets of the ground skellies. We even have the Valks there. Everything died in that corner.
That was what defended the base. The Royal Champion, unfortunately, was not able to get through the skeletons. If he even had maybe one more Valk that survived, would have been able to do one spin on the Skellies, take them out, as now it is Tryhard's turn to get it done and get a 3-star for the win. And they would be 1 win away from a golden ticket. Here we go. Remember, there's no prize money on the line here, just the golden ticket, which in reality is kind of almost like a prize, because then that makes you guaranteed to go to the World Finals, which then has a payout if you at least come in 8th place there.
Exactly. Everyone would like to get that golden ticket. So Tryhard, his goal is to hit anything above 98%. So we can say you kind of need to hit a 3-star here.
Yeah.
So we got the Queen in, we open the wall, so she will be clearing that huge compartment where we have the Eagle. Just we use some cleanup troops, kind of funneling for the Queen. We are sending that second super wall breaker, and looks like it's gonna be opening the wall where is that multi-inferno with the enemy Queen.
Yeah, with this Queen now making her way to the left, he did wall break open the multi all the way into the core. So that's where we could potentially either utilize the King. Nope. Okay, King's on the far right side. Don't know if you wanted to end up using the wall break for anything for the Queen to use, as she is just going to the left, and she's going there no matter what, as the Dragons, the Warden, and the Warden ability protects this blimp all the way to the tower. Because remember, like you said, if he gets a 99% at least 2-star, they are the winners into this match.
Exactly, so the Blim land next to the Town Hall. We are hitting the Tornado Trap. We are freezing deck and using the raid spell, so Town Hall went down. That multi-inferno in the core is still up, so curious we will be using the Royal Champion, because looks like the Queen will be walking around the base here.
As the RC comes in to pick off the Archer Tower right off the bat, now she's going for the air defense to help protect these dragons. He's got quite a bit of them. We've got the Queen and her ability, a rage, being utilized to keep that Queen up. The reason why he definitely wants to keep the Queen up is because, one, the scatter shot is distracted onto the Queen so that it can protect potentially the dragons as it makes its way through, but the RC's gone.
Carbon, I'm not sure here, because the Royal Champion died. We have only Queen left. The Warden is dying in the core of the base. We have one free spell. He has to wait when he's gonna be using the Queen ability and the right moment to freeze here. It could be also time, because he aiming for 99%.
He is aiming for 99, but time's not gonna let him get there, because the Queen's gonna have to get all the way around and through the defending King. He can get a lot with the Queen ability, but the Air Expo is going to potentially do a lot of work to the Queen as she approaches. She's the 99. No.
We have 22 seconds. He's using the freeze on that cannon, archers, and the Queen is alive. 17 seconds. We have 3 storages on the top side.
Yeah, the storages are going to slow him down. He has to take out all these storages, or even the expo. Only 2 buildings can be left. 5, 4, 3. The Queen, 96, 97 potentially. No! A 96% 2-star here, which means that the door is open with a 3-star for Marcos Gaming. If they triple, they win the first match against Strut in a 14-14 war.
You could saw when they hit a 98% down fail, you know, that sad faces. It actually told like Strat gonna have it, you know. Strat gonna hit a 3-star and it's over for us in this first war. But now they has the opportunity, so we still have serial killer. With the attack left, everything is in his hands, especially you were saying getting that first win, as this one is best of 3. It's gonna boost your confidence here.
To think that your last attacker comes in with a 96%, that's the only fail you have, and you may lose a war in the grand finals of a golden ticket match.
Yeah, you are definitely not trying to scare him and make him nervous.
Don't worry, he can't hear us. He can't hear us. He's focused on his attack, even though this is Marcos Gaming serial killer with the dragons. And look, he's got a clone spell. Probably gonna come in with a clone, maybe super minis or something.
Yeah, the previous, I think so, they use actually super archers. So we will see, but we are back with the dragon, so everything is in his hands. So we are starting that one E-dragon on the bottom side, just setting up the funnel. Queen is also there, and we are deploying the rest of the dragons. We will be actually pretty soon in the range of the bold multi-infernos.
Here we go with the Queen gonna go grab that air defense. Dragons are down, balloons, Dragon Riders, Warden. It's time. He has the 3-star. If he does, they will win the first match in this best of 3, with the winner getting the golden ticket. The Warden ability can be utilized. Wait, oh, he didn't protect all those dragons, which pulls some Seeking Air Mines. That's gonna be some extra damage as the Blimp's flying all the way across. Pulls out super minions in this defending CC.
And they're actually hitting the tornado trap as he's cloning. I think so. We clone also some rocket balloons.
He did? Okay.
All right, we got the Town Hall. We are clearing the Inferno next to it, but the dragons split, and they split badly here. You can see they are taking a lot of damage. They're going back for that multi-Inferno, but we have only one dragon on the right side. We actually already lost the king. We have only Yak at the 9 o'clock corner.
Oh, that Queen's ability is being forced onto the Royal Champion. He's making his way left. Has to use that Royal Champion into the left compartment. There's a freeze. Oh, the skeletons are popping up right by this Royal Champion. I just want to see what Strut's faces are. How are they reacting? Do they think this is going to work? I can only imagine how scared they are.
If this base is going to have similar traps in the corner, I don't think that the Royal Champion has chance here. She's using the shell. All right, Tesla's going down. She's taking down the scatter shot, going for the final Tesla. We have like almost dead dragon with the top.
The pressure on the line, it looks like Mask is going to defend here for Strut, which means that they are going to get the first victory in this best of 3 match. And all they have to do is win one more to be getting the golden ticket.
Oh, exactly. This is very strong win for them here. I really enjoyed this war, Carbon. We saw so many close attacks. These are actually with the final hero or the final troops here. But Marcos Gaming, I think so they still can feel good, you know. They hit some high percent 2-star, you know, and I think they just need to forget this war right now and start the second one, because it's best of 3, you know. That means the Strat taking the first win, and it's not over for the Marcos Gaming yet.
It's not over yet, right? I was predicting it was going to be a 2-0 for Strut. What an incredible ending to the very first match. Wow. Now can Marcos Gaming win the next one to force a Game 3? It's going to be absolutely intense as we welcome back Eric here. What did you think of that match?
Arvin, that was an absolute roller coaster all the way through, from the near 1-stars to the dragons hitting all the traps on that attack from Marcos Gaming right as they were trying to lock in that triple. That dragon hanging on by a thread of HP. Oh my god, that was a crazy war all the way through, and it came all the way down to the wire. It doesn't get much closer than that, but I mean, at the end, Strut's got the first win.
Thank you, Eric. MS Esports, X Team, Tribe Gaming. These are the 3 Worlds qualified teams that will have one more name next to them. If you want to know what it takes to get to this level and some expert analysis on the wars that are going through right now, who better to talk to than 2 members of that 3rd team, Tribe Gaming. I've got Kronos and Exosist with me here in the studio. guys, let me get out of the way so you can break that one down. Tell us what you think about 7 huge perfect hits and then 3 faltering strikes at the end.
I mean, me and Exos were just talking before we came up here. You could definitely see how the emotion shifted throughout that war. I think Strut coming into it, they had a very solid war against Badzinger to get to the final. And then they started strongly. They knew they had a game plan in mind, and you could tell they did. But then moving forward, the Yo-Yo's Queen Charge Hybrid misses the tunnel, does a few misplays. It instantly gets into your head because your heart starts pumping. You think, oh no, what if the 1-star? Just imagine. And through that, the nerves keep coming. And I mean, it was what, 7 triples from the first 7 attacks, and then the last 3 attacks all fell short. And I think that tells the story itself.
Exorcist, do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, and yeah, you can really see how nervosity was growing throughout the war. We have seen like a lot of close triples, as Kronos already mentioned. Yeah, for us as a viewer, it was perfect. It was very high-performing war. It shifted either directions in the end. It was really exciting for the viewer, and yeah, I think it's gonna be hard for Marcus Gaming to turn over this, because Strut now has this 1-0 lead, and yeah, but I can't wait. I mean, if the war goes like as the first one did, we're gonna have like an amazing show here, and I think we can also look forward to some exciting wars to come.
Well, as a squad that went undefeated in the round-robin stage and made a tear through the top of the upper bracket in the European region, you found Strut to be a difficult foe to go up against in the regional finals. Can you tell us specifically, as rivals against Strut, what is it about them that makes them so strong when the pressure is on, when it matters the most in those final hits?
Yeah, I think what also takes into account, when both teams start with a few triples in the beginning, you directly start thinking about the average attack time. I mean, okay, of course this is the last tiebreaker, but how often has it actually happened that 2 teams face up in a 15-15 and the attack time decides, okay, maybe it's not the best time to say it because we just had it last weekend in the CoC Cup qualifiers, but in the end, besides that, there were like, I think in no other Worlds qualifier any 15-15. But after when the first 3 attacks from both teams triple, you keep starting thinking about time, oh, this was a quick attack, okay, this is a triple, but a slow attack, and you keep forgetting that the most important thing is to get the 3 stars. We did the mistake ourselves when we played Strut in the Snapdragon Euromena finals on Thursday, and it was 3-3 on triples, and then I had the attack and I already thought, okay, it's a queen charge, it's going to be very slow, and Strut was ahead on time by a lot. And yeah, this got into my head. I wouldn't say that I failed because of that, but it's definitely something that takes into account.
I would definitely agree with what Exos just said, but what he said was very case specific to what we just experienced. I think what is overarching, what he just said, is the whole experience and the fact that Strut are very schooled. They're schooled at format. Yo-Yo, Boom, you name them, Tryhard. Tryhard's a vice world champion. They've been to the situation, and like Exos said, how many wars that might start 9-9 with 3 triples apiece end up with a perfect? Very few. I would say less than maybe, 5, maybe 10% of the wars. And I think it's the little thing in your head where you think to yourselves, oh no, it's, I don't know, 9-9, for example, 12-9. We seriously might need to be thinking about some quicker attacks. Honestly, hold off. On a stage like this, the nerves will kick in. Case specific again, they just got 7 triples in a row, 3 fails. Even if it's just 1 defense, that is all it takes at this level, and I think that will only keep coming through, like coming with Helsinki and Worlds. The stakes rise, the nerves flatter, and you know, anything can happen.
Well, with the outset being even at a 0-0, the start of this war is most like the start of any other war. But the next war, Marcos Gaming is going to be down 0-1. They'll need 2 wars in a row to get the victory. So my last question for you is, if you were in a similar spot where you knew that you weren't just needing to get that win, but needing to get 2 wins in a row, what would your approach be? I mean,
it's hard. Being down, I think essentially what we could call this is a bracket reset is what is needed. Essentially, if imagine it being a double elimination bracket, how many times have we seen in a qualifier, in a World Finals event, how many times have we seen a team coming from a lower bracket? Obviously, it's now 1-0 to Strut, so all I'm taking is, I'm presuming it's the same approach. How many times have we seen that being turned around? Very, very rarely, and I think both teams will have exactly that in their head. So I think cards are very heavily on Strut's hands, and I think we're going to need a real strong performance from Marcos to change anything.
Yeah. Same question to you, and final thoughts, Exclusist?
Yeah, I think nothing is over yet. Of course, if Marcos Gaming thinks like, okay, we have to win 2 wars now, that seems very hard, but they have to go from war to war. If they start off strong now in the second war, Strut will also keep on thinking, because if they lose the second war, it's all open again. And Marcos Gaming has the chance to turn it all around. And we've seen them, they have a super strong team, and I can definitely see them still turning it around. So the Strut has to be very careful, and also just try and not think about losing, because if you think about losing, it'll stay in your head. And I think for Marcos Gaming, the approach should be just play as you have nothing to lose, because there's nothing wrong with losing to Strut in a best of 3. I think probably 99% of the teams out there would lose to Strut in a best of 3. So I think there's nothing wrong. They should just keep on trying, have fun, enjoy the stage, and then maybe they get lucky and can still turn it around.
All right, thank you very much to both of you, Kronos and Exclusist from Tribe Gaming. We'll see you again at the World Championship. For the rest of you, stick with us, because this best of 3 between Marcos Gaming and Strut Esports is not yet over. One of them will be going to the World Championship with a golden ticket. We'll find out who it's going to be soon.